Bitcoin is breaking out right now, and while this is happening, Bitcoin is currently running in towards the most important resistance around the 27.5k. And in this exact video, I will talk about this level and the most important resistance chart, the most important ongoing trends, and much more important stuff we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 400? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. Once looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, we can start to see that Bitcoin is starting to create a small little downtrend right here. And basically we're creating a downtrend, and every single time Bitcoin so far has retested this exact level, we have seen a significant rejection from off this level. So the question will remain, will Bitcoin once again see another rejection from off this exact level right here? I personally think it is of course likely to still see a rejection, but as soon as we do see a confirmed break above it, we could be expecting we're going to see some more potential upside for Bitcoin. The real reason where I will be looking at for potential more upside is actually at that 1 hour chart, and this maybe looks like a very weird chart, but this chart is indicating all the previous highs in the market. And you can see basically ever since the beginning of April, we have been starting to set lower highs on the price action of Bitcoin. And for me, what I really want to see here is a breakup of this previous high right here on the market to see a continuation towards the upside with a higher high structure, and basically giving us a signal that the structure is currently reversing for Bitcoin. So that is what I will be looking at. I will be looking for a potential break above this level, and in this case it's the 27.4k. If we close significantly above this level on the 1 hour time frame, we could reverse the Bitcoin trend entirely, and that could be having a very bullish effect here. So that is a thing I will be definitely looking at for Bitcoin right now in order for me to be flipping bullish on it. Of course, another very important thing here is that 27.5k. You can see this is very big previous support right here as well, and here you can see this level provided significant rejections for the Bitcoin price action yet so far. Be very much aware, Bitcoin is right now pumping towards the upside, but it is weekend. Bitcoin is pumping on the weekend, and more importantly, it's breaking out of this falling wedge over the course on a weekend. And I still will be saying it, I will only flip bullish on Bitcoin if we see that confirmed break above 27.5k, and if we also see that break above that previous range high on the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin. So with my trade, I'm currently still short because we're pumping over the course of the weekend. Usually once you're pumping over the course of the weekend, it's just going to come back down on the Monday. So be aware for that. This is indeed a very nice pump here, but we are still pumping in towards resistance, and we have not officially broke above it. We are currently of course seeing that breakout of the falling wedge occur on the market, and personally I do not really think that we are going to see a significant move towards the upside happening as long as we're not breaking above this range right here. So yes, we're seeing a bullish breakout. The price target of this exact pattern right here is quite significant because the price target of this breakout is all the way up here to 29.5k, but of course the breakout is not confirmed yet, because if I want to confirm a breakout, of course, I rather would have it not over the course of the weekend, but more importantly, we need to see the break above 27.5k right here. Furthermore, we can currently see that Bitcoin is once again retesting the daily EMA ribbon, like you can see right here. Together with that, we're also retesting this very important horizontal support line that right now flipped into resistance. You can see last time around, we got rejected by it, and previously around, we got supported by this level. So it's a very important level, and Bitcoin is currently running in towards it as resistance, and like you can see, this is a very big turning point potentially for Bitcoin. So yeah, some people are already flipping bullish on crypto Twitter once again, but what I really want to say here is be careful. But what I really want to say here is that we should be a little bit more patient, because this market and this move could still go more towards the downside, and that is why I will remain to keep my short position open. So if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, don't forget to go to the link in the description and sign up an account on Bybit or BitGet, where you can basically start to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And if you right now use the link in the description, you can actually get a $30,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to go to the link in the description of today's video and get yourself a trading account right now. Furthermore, we can see that actually if I'm looking at Bitcoin, we're currently still trading and retesting that high of the low volume range here. So far, there's not been a significant amount of volatility for Bitcoin, but we do know that the Bollinger Bands for Bitcoin on the daily time frame is currently extremely narrow, what is indicating we are about to be having a gigantic move for Bitcoin happening anytime soon. So this is still where I will be looking at. The Bollinger Bands is extremely narrow. It's just as narrow as the beginning of January. It's just as narrow as the place right here. And also, always historically speaking, once the Bollinger Bands is narrow, it is just indicating that there has been a period of low volatility, and always after a period of low volatility, a huge, large amount of volatility always comes after that. So that is exactly what I'm currently expecting, and that is currently exactly what I think is actually likely to be happening for Bitcoin. And if you're really looking at the 3-day time frame, the range we're currently really trading in is $25,000 to $31,000. And personally, I think Bitcoin could easily consolidate in this range for quite a while here. I don't think it's a bearish place to be consolidating at, and I definitely think it's a good range for Bitcoin to consolidate in, and it's definitely not a bearish thing at all here in my opinion. Furthermore, we can actually see that if we're looking at the weekly time frame, this is the 200 weekly moving average, so the average price from the last 200 weekly candles on Bitcoin. It of course has been moving towards the upside, and every single bear market it has been providing support. This bear market we broke below it, and basically we traded below the 200 weekly moving average for the first time ever for such a long period of time. Of course, the last time we traded below it was just for 1 week here in the pandemic crash year. We're actually seeing a retest of the 200 weekly moving average, what definitely makes it very interesting in my opinion. So yeah, 200 weekly moving average getting retested right now here, and on top of that we can see that if we really are going to be looking at the support on the weekly time frame, my most favorite chart here, we can currently see the big next level of support is going to be trading around $24,000 to $25,000. It's just that simple. We just have to be waiting. If we're going to be falling below the 200 weekly moving average, it's probably also going to be a stealth move towards the downside. But currently, we can still see 200 weekly moving average is holding up support. But that was it for me in today's update video. We're still expecting more volatility is going to come anytime soon in the coming 2 to 3 weeks ahead of ourselves. Of course, it's becoming summer, and usually in the summer months, Bitcoin is a little bit less volatile, and you can clearly see it happening right now here. So that was it for me in today's update video. Bitcoin has been extremely boring, and we will be just continue towards the 1 hour trend, and of course the 27.5k. As soon as we do break above that level, we're definitely going to be looking more bullish for Bitcoin. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.